This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
Here we go in a rematch of Super Bowl 48. The Seahawks and Broncos are underway.
DJ Dallas to return it from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Here's Walker to start the drive.
And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line.
He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Geno now to throw.
This one to the former Bronco. It's Noah Fant. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. A big play there on the catch and run. 51 yards. Walker now on 1st and 10.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
13 next.
To throw on 2nd down is Smith. He'll find Metcalf. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. This will be caught at about the 5. Touchdown, Seahawks. Will Dissly from 4 yards out. And the Seahawks put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Wilson and the Broncos now with a 1st and 10 at their own 16. They begin the drive with Williams. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 14 yards there and a Denver 1st down.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Throwing is Wilson.
incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
On third down, Wilson.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Well, all the way home for a Broncos score. Cortland Sutton, 65 yards.
And the Broncos are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
Lutz with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Dallas now to return it from his end zone.
Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now with touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20, when guys field it that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want them to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there. Now Myers for the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were in the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw it through contact and short of the sticks.
And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
14, Broncos 7.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 7.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Uchenna and Wonsu got the sack there.
Yeah, some real defensive resistance there. Saying not so fast to a good drive. Didn't much to the end zone the last time out.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He'll find his tight end. It's Adam Troutman.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 16. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They go play action now. Wilson. blitz coming, and down he goes.
Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4. The pressure that time right up the middle, and he was able to wiggle in there pretty easily and get the sack.
Yeah, sometimes you end up getting caught in a little bit of a breakdown about who to block up front, and that creates the gap there, and he took full advantage, got to the quarterback, and finished off the sack.
And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. Williams
trying to run inside, but nothing there. On second and goal, standing alone in the backfield is Williams. They'll give it to him again. And this time he is in.
Javonte Williams. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Lutz good on the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Dallas now to return it from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
On second and 10, Smith.
Man open downfield, it's Metcalf.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 35.
That's good for the Seahawks. First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line. Here we go.
They'll run on first down with Dallas.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. After the loss, they'll come up second and 13. A shotgun snap for Smith.
Catch is made by Metcalf.
And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 31-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. On first down, it's Smith. And Walker has it. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Here we go.
From down at the 12, it's first and 10.
Smith.
Repeat of the last play, finding Walker.
And he'll be out of bounds. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and the first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up for the first and goal.
Now a throw in the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the... And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks.
A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Seahawks will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
The extra point now coming from Myers. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. touchdown. Here's Myers to boot it away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with him trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. Play action. It's Wilson.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Well, now they'll try the end around. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Play action. Now Wilson.
He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. Oh, design run for their wideout. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Russell Wilson in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Broncos have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
Lutz with the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The final shot here before break. Smith. He lets it fly for Lockett.
That is incomplete.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled in the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. To throw is Wilson. Left side, it's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
They'll try to run the ball here with Sutton.
And all the way home for a Broncos score. Courtland Sutton with his second touchdown of the night. And the Broncos have broken the tie.
So that, Charles, his second touchdown of the ball game. He had the more standard receiving touchdown earlier. This time he finds the end zone in the run game.
Yeah, it's almost as if he said, well, that's how I normally do it. That's almost boring. Give me another opportunity. This time I'll use my legs only and get into the end zone.
Lutz good on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Dallas now to return it from his end zone.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. Still going. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Again, overtime, I get fired up. 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns in the same game. This is fun to watch.
Yeah, we call a lot of games in a lot of different places. Sometimes it seems like we do it simultaneously, but we rarely get to see this. Extra point up and through by Myers. And we are all tied at 28. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. Here's Wilson. Flush to his right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now they'll throw it with Wilson.
This one complete to Jerry Jeudy.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 38-yard line. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. One of the best of the last decade or so, Bobby Wagner in to bring him down. On second down, Wilson. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. And they'll run it here. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
From the 24 now, here's a 2nd down and 9.
Wilson. Got a man open. It's Sutton. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. The Broncos on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. Up the middle, it's Williams.
And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And they'll go on the ground. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. And now they're in the hurry-up. Now Wilson on 2nd down. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, no, he lost the football. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Lutz will look to add the extra point. It's up and good, and they jump back ahead, 35-28. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive.
And they're going to speed things up here. Now a play fake, and it's Smith.
Going right back to Smith and Jigba.
On a gain of 3 on the play, and it's 2nd down. Now Smith. And he's taken in by the tight end Finn. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 17-yard line. From the red zone now, Smith. Takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, it's Walker.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line.
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
And a penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. A give for Walker running right.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. An important one here, no doubt. 3rd and 4.
Here's Smith. Quick hitch, complete. It's Walker. Touchdown!
Kenneth Walker.
He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Seahawks are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
Here's Smith.
And he's brought down. And it is caught. They got the 2 points, and with it, they've taken the lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Here's 1st and 10.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And, a little spin cycle. Room to run now.
Oh, this one, and they need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. This crowd trying to force a false start here. 3rd and inches.
On 3rd down, here's Williams.
And he's going to have the Broncos 1st down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 10.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Throwing now is Wilson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
The clock reading 40 seconds. Here's 2nd and 10.
And they'll run it here.
And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter.
This is 1st and 10.
Now Wilson.
Passing lanes, tough to come by with so many defensive backs on the field here late in the game. And it's not just the number of bodies, it's their quickness and their agility that makes it tough to complete a pass.
Here's 2nd down.
Here's Wilson.
Open man is the tight end, Troutman.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 23.
Well, this offense still has the 1 timeout here, remember. 1st and 10.
Wilson to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
They'll look to throw. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. Down to the final play. That's where we win in this. this one a dramatic finish. And I know that the field goal was going to be pretty long, but to not kick the field goal, at least take the chance to win there with 3, what did you think, partner?
You know that in pregame, as he warms up, the kicker gets with the special teams coach, and they figure out a number in both directions, all right, versus wind, no wind, if it's a possibility, whatever it is. And they give a number to the head coach. This is where I'm good from. Between here and here, maybe that wasn't the number he gave him today.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Seahawks here as we say so long from Seattle.